Alright guys, Honda CRV. This is 98 going up to like 2000. I believe this is the first gen. We got the door panel out because we're gonna diagnose on this electric problem right here on this door. The window won't go down. So we know we test all the three windows, everything, all the three windows working. I'm just gonna quickly show you guys here. That one worked, the back, and then the other back. But the one on the driver, it won't go down. So we're gonna diagnose this with the right tools are here. I found it so easy, so stay tuned. Let's go. Alright, so first you're gonna have to take out the door panel so that it will expose the internal of this door harness right here. This is the connector for the window motor. There is the module right there. This is going to the switch. This is going to your inside door handle. So all we're focusing is this connector right here. So I'm gonna work backwards. I'm gonna test the motor first, see if it works. The motor is good. I'm gonna test the harness here to the switch, see if the harness is good, and then we're gonna test the switch after, see if the switch is good. So on the wiring diagram, I'm gonna pull one up here on the side. We'll see on the top left is the battery, and there's the fuses right there, 80 amp, and there's 240 amps, and into the ignition. And then on the right you can see the fuse relay box. I believe that would be under the dash. You have to find the fuse number 24, and then there's a relay right there, and then on the bottom number 11 fuse, and then to the left number 10, 8 and 7. You have to check all those. I know bottom left you see all those windows right there, those three windows. Those are the three windows that is working, and then on the bottom right you see the driver door. So we're gonna focusing on the driver door. Back on the number 11 fuse. So from there, see if there's power on there. So we're gonna see the fuse, see if there's power. So let's go underneath right here. All right, let's use the test light, ground right there, and then let's probe the power, see if that fuse is good. Let's put the key on the ignition, key on, engine off. Good thing about this is there's labeled from the bottom left to right, 1 to 11, and then middle row 12 to 22, and then the top row is 23 to 33. So ours is 11 right here, and the fuse 20. So this is the guy that we need to test. Number 11 fuse, amp 20. All right, our bulb lit up, so that means that fuse is good. We have power going to that fuse. All right, back in our chart right here, so we have power going in to our switch, driver side switch. Now we're gonna check the output of that switch. That would be the red, yellow, and then the red, blue wire. That's the output of the switch going to the motor. Like I said, I'm gonna go backwards on this thing. So let's go put power on the motor, and let's see if the motor is working. Let's put power on that wire right here. All right, so I got this probe right here, diagnostic probe. So pretty much you probe these pins right here so that you apply volts and ground so that the motor will move. So disconnect the wire. Pretty much this is power and ground right here. There's two big fat wire, and then if you vice versa, the window will go up, the other one will go down. So let's put the ground to the red and yellow. So I put ground on this red and yellow right here, this wire, and then power on the red and blue. And then listen to the motor go down. Okay, that one to go up. So we'll switch the ground to the red and blue. Voltage power on the red and yellow. And watch the window go down. There. The window glass went down, and then if I switch the wire, it will go up. There, the glass is up. That means the motor is good, the window regulator is working, and we had to continue diagnosing this problem. We're gonna check this wire from here going to the switch, and then we're gonna check the switch is next. So we know that there's a input going into the switch, and now we're gonna check the output from the switch going to the wire to the motor. All right, the output, red and blue. I got the probe right there going to the light. There's gonna be power going out of this thing, the output to the light, and then to the ground. My ground's right there. So let's move the switch up. There you go, up. It's good. The next wire is the red and yellow. This is just right beside it, right here, red and yellow. And then we'll move the switch down. Yeah, there you go. So those two wires right there, those output to the chart, the switch, are working. There's an input power and there's an output power. Okay, so now what we know is the motor is working. We got power going to the switch and we have power going out of the switch. So all we need to test is the wire from here to here. Let's see if there's a output coming out of this wire right here. That means it's from here, this wire going to here. Let's check the red and yellow. Alright, you can see we test that red and yellow wire, and then red and yellow wire on the switch, put power, it lit up, and then switch the wire from the red and blue, no power. We're gonna do another test right here. Just wanna confirm that this is gonna be the right one. So grab your multimeter. We're gonna test continuity. We're gonna go red and yellow right here, going to the harness to here, red and yellow. Get your multimeter, then we'll tap this wire right here, see if it beeps or not. All right, that beeps. That means that wire is good. Let's move on to the next wire, the red and blue, and red and blue. Touch this yellow leads here, and nothing, no beep. Double check, red and blue, nothing. All right, so that means that is the wire problem right here. There's no continuity on this red and blue. I was moving this wire over here and I hear it buzz and it stopped. So, but we did confirm that it was it's not lighting up the red and blue wire. There's a break on that red and blue wire. See, it doesn't make the noise anymore because I was moving around. So upon the problem, red and blue wire is a break. There's no power and ground on that, but the red and yellow is good. So this guy needs a door harness, or we could open it up and repair that one wire. That's it, guys. That's how you diagnose this window that it doesn't open. As long as all the three windows are good, we know that it could be the switch, could be the harness, could be the motor, or it could be the fuse or relay. That's it. Thumbs up, subscribe. See you guys again in our next one.